Where is that big one?
He's right here in front of you, Carl. About
Oh, right
1
there.
o'clock.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow! Hey, check this out, guys. There's a royal.
A little bit bigger bulls look down here.
Yep.
Now, are any of these like alphas, or are they still under like lesser bulls?
These would be for this herd, these would be the alpha bulls.
Okay.
I don't know which one's the alpha. It's kind of hard to tell this time of year.
This one right in front of us is good size.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he's breeding though.
Which one was your sick male?
He's right in front of you, right here.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. My goodness.
I didn't think he was going to be here this year. He had the same problem last year, but to be honest, he actually looks healthier this year in his body size.
Wow.
So I'll pass this around. So here's a spike antler. Okay, it doesn't have the bro tine or the eye guard, and so the antler is actually made of bone. Does anybody know the difference between? I bet you did. You know the difference between an antler and a horn?
Horn is cuticle type. It's like hair, right?
It's like fingernail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, antlers shed. Antlers fall off, and horns don't. So cows' horns don't fall off. They're part of the skull. And so, like I said, they shed in March, and they immediately start to regrow another set. And that new set starts to look very has velvet around the antler as it's growing. That's basically full of blood. It's feeding the growth of the bone. So it's basically calcium that just solidifies. And then once hormones change in late August, they'll start to rub the blood supply to that antler stops, and the bull will start to rub that velvet off, usually on tree branches. And the coloration of the antler kind of tells you what tree species they've been rubbing the antler against. So if it's got a little bit redder hue to it, it's probably hemlock. The darker the antler, it's probably fir trees.
Really? Does the sun affect more or less sun? Does that affect how dark they are?
I don't think so.
Okay.
If they didn't rub or put it and have it in the dirt, they'd be white. It'd be just like a bone.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's a larger branch bull, and here's that eye guard bro tine that I mentioned. You can see it's got a lot bigger mass at the base of the antler than that spike that we passed around. Some of these, and that's not a particularly massive antler. Some of these bulls, there was a bull on the refuge that the antlers weighed 20 pounds on each side. So
20 pounds.
he's packing 40 pounds
On his head.
Wow.
For those of you that are old enough to remember the bull that was at the Oregon Zoo years ago, they don't have the exhibit there anymore, but they used to. And that bull actually came from Jewell as a calf, and he lived to be 16 years old, and his antlers were 30 pounds on each side.
Wow. 30-pound antlers. Uh-oh. Ooh, they got into it there for a second.
Oh, thanks.
Looking for snacks. Yeah, it was like, out of my way. Interesting that he's not pushing calves aside, but pushing other bulls aside.
Yeah.
That's what happened to us.
Is that what they were doing there?
He was walking right by all these other calves, eating. Found his other bull and out of my way.
Like I said back the other field, the bulls have a shorter lifespan. Like I said, they expend a tremendous amount of energy during the rut. And
Do they die? They die of old age sooner?
yeah,
Okay.
7 to 10 years, where the cows could live 14 years.
Interesting.
I think the oldest bull that they were able to age that died on the refuge here was 12.
Okay. Did the cows go barren after a certain number of years, or do they?
Probably could.
Yeah.
I think maybe.
Yeah.
The size of the antler is really dependent on on a couple of three things. So
Another thing.
the age of the bull, older the bull will generally have a bigger mass of antler.
Uh-huh.
Genetics, so good genetics will dictate, and then nutrition. Like I said, they can get to be pretty big. There was a bull in here. It was a mature bull. He had just one spike on one side. It looked stunted, but he was missing. And I don't see him.
Huh.
He didn't look. Last week he didn't look very good. So I don't know if the cold weather, I think, might be starting to take its toll on him.